Right, how we going? Bit delayed. Bit of a delayed start tonight. The room only just opened. Okay. Soft tyres. So the go tonight is we've got a 10-minute qualifier. We're at Autopolis racing circuit tonight. 10-minute qualifier, 28 lap race. It looks like the one-stop strategy might be the go. It's whether you can have enough restraint to not wear your tyres out. Fuel should be fine in the maybe 6 or 7 laps that I've done in practice. My fuel counter, I can find a shift point that should mean that I don't have to take on fuel, but whether that makes me too slow around the other cars is the question. So yeah, the two stop works well for being aggressive and stuff, but you are going to be like 15-20 seconds minimum slower than if you can pull off the one stop properly. So we're just going to be looking for no penalties tonight, no off track. As we expect every race, we are not gelling well with this car this season at all. So we're just going to hope to keep our nose clean and out of trouble and bring in some good team points for Red Mist Racing tonight. Now, I don't know what I've done. I don't know whether I've moved my pedals on my chair too much or something, but I feel a bit uncomfortable tonight sitting here. Feels a bit awkward. So I'm suspecting a 1 minute 38 flat will be the qualifying time to beat. That'll be the fastest time. We're about half a second off that in my only 2 kind of qualifying laps I practiced. Car troubles me a little bit. It feels like I need to go faster in some corners, and then when I do try and go faster in those corners, I full on stuff it up. If you do want to check out the full broadcasted version of this race, it's on YouTube, Sector 1 Sim Racing. Now there is a little bit of a lobby glitch allowing people to tune their cars in non-tuning events. So there might be a couple of reboots, restarts, etc., just to make sure no one has enough time to tune their car, to ensure people don't cheat. We'd like it if people didn't cheat, but you know, at the end of the day, you can't trust everyone, can you? You've got to take some measures just to make sure it's a bit harder for those people to do that. Alright, and that's our weather tonight. We got told there could be rain at the end of the race. Looking that, I don't think RO3, RO1 section will get rain. The RO6 we might get a drizzle, but with RO5 it should back off a lot. I don't think we'll need the wet tyres. So we might be better off trying the sticking to our one-stop strategy rather than a two-stop banking on the weather. Got to assume that it's I mean, looking at that, I've got to assume it's not going to rain at all, or if it is, it's not going to get wet enough. But we'll keep an eye on the radar that last half of the race and that last stint. Yeah, I think generally, unless it's RO5, RO6, it doesn't actually start raining. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Come on, let's get it started. Everyone get ticked in, let's go. I think that's everyone. Adam and Carbon Boy, our broadcasters, aren't ticked in, everyone else is. Let's do this. Start. Tell how impatient I am. Start! Oh, someone else just joined the party. Karen. Okay, there we go. He's meant to be in here anyway, so come on, tick in. Let's go. Let's start. Alright, we're starting. Oh, alright. Yeah, as I said, I don't expect to be first this race at all. We don't gel well with this car. It's not just this car I have problems with, it's Group 2 cars in general, basically. If we can somewhat get a half-decent qualifying position and just keep our nose clean the whole race, I'm very hopeful a top 5 would be nice. It was the case last round, we just qualified way down the order. We had a really good elbows out first couple of laps. We did make quite a few little errors, but at the end of the race, I think we ended up coming 6th at the end of the race, so after qualifying outside the top 10, it was very good to come home in 6th, especially with it being St. Croix and that really big track where I hate it. I like St. Croix B and B reverse, but any other layout of that track, it's like, yeah, don't like it. But we're at Autopolis tonight. I do like this track. I do enjoy this track. I often don't think about it. So it's a track that I forget's even on here until I'm actually racing. Yeah, full broadcasted lobby. Full broadcasted with commentators. Over on YouTube, Sector 1 Sim Racing. This is just my point of view tonight. Get a bit more aggressive on turn 1. Very fine line with the car on corner speed. I'm going to see a bit of a mistake there. He's pulled over for us just to get out of our way, not to hold us up, and pulled out of the way of Dadson as well. Good sportsmanship there. go in, get a fresh set of tyres, and try one last time. We are in a good spot at the moment. Very good spot. So we've only got to gain 1/10 to get Evil Evo in second spot, or 3.5 tenths to dethrone stickers from the top. Dadson a bit of a lead on us, so if he trips up and makes a mistake, we don't catch him. Here we go. It's going to be the last lap for us. Bumped back to 5th. Oh, we followed him. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. As we can see by the times, I'm getting bumped further and further back at the moment, but it's still very close. So this race is definitely going to come down to strategy. I'm starting, looks like we're going to be starting 7th. So, I mean, that's roughly where I was thinking we'd qualify. If that last lap went a little better for us, we probably could have been up there in 5th or 6th, but yeah, still 7th is not too bad. considering everyone's really not that far apart. So I'm only 4.5 tenths away from the leader, and the top 10 is within 8 tenths. I mean, the whole lobby's 1.2 seconds, so that is not bad. Now, the glitch we were talking about is this glitch here. So you can't change anything, but then when you go back to it again, you can get in and change things apparently. So see, it's all blacked out. You can't change anything. Oh no, I can't even show you. They're doing what they wanted to do, which was stop people being able to go in that and change things. But yeah, you go to car settings, detailed settings, it's all blacked out. Go back into it, and there, see, it's all available for you to change again. Now you can only really change your suspension and diff and your downforce, but they're trying to stop people from doing that because of that glitch. Yeah, our race will get started soon. They've just got to manually set the grid now. Probably do another lobby reset, and then it'll be back on. So I'm just going to take a few seconds here while they do that. So that's the YouTube link there for the full commentated, broadcasted race that we're doing. I'm suspecting there should be another lobby reset, and then we all tick in, and then we all start racing. So, and then when we look at our weather for tonight, we've got, it's cloudy up until halfway, and then we've got RO3, RO1, RO6, RO5. So I personally don't believe it's going to rain until that RO6, and if it does, it's not going to be heavy enough for the wet tyres. But just in case it does rain, I do like to turn up the temporary exposure a little bit, because then you can see your dry racing line a bit easier. There we go. Here's the grid's been set. Oh, my back is so sore. The grid's been set. We're all to tick in now, and once everyone's ticked in, I'm assuming they're going to start the race. Looks like everyone's ticked in straight away. Alright. So we've got Stickers in first, we've got Budsy second, Blind Man in third, Evo in fourth, Karen in fifth, Stranger in sixth, ourself in seventh, Dadson was last round's winner, he's in eighth. We've got Durags in ninth, Bumcrack in 10th, and then Lunacy Race Fan cruising, and Sizzling Sausage. So I think most of the field are going to go the one stop. Alright, here we go. It begins. Alright. Lunacy behind us, it's catching us a little bit. We are on a bit of the fuel save here. So itchy. We got a team bike rider. How are we, Qantas? How you going, mate? watching Lunacy and the radar is like all over me mid-corner. Not sure whether that's a brake bias difference or me being in a high gear. But he's not leaving us alone. He's not being too aggressive right now. I think he's just kind of searching for somewhere he can overtake safely. I think Lunacy must have made a little mistake there because he dropped off us a lot. Alright, the end of this lap will be halfway through our stint, 1/4 race distance. Lunas has disappeared. I don't know whether he's taken a pit stop or if he's made a big mistake and lost a lot of time. I would assume he might be a two-stopper, which we should see people in at the end of this lap, or next lap, sorry. And that will tell us who's doing a two-stop and who's doing the one-stop. Someone's in now. Who is that? Evil Evo. Late on the brake there. Still pulled it up. Line man. Ranger's just made a string of small mistakes. And he's in. Really don't have much of that left rear on my tyre left. Here's our situation, our dilemma. Do we put a couple of laps of fuel in and push, or do I keep hitting my markers now and just make it on fuel? Decisions, eh? There is a chance of rain, but I don't believe the rain is going to be heavy enough to warrant putting on a set of intermediates. Basically from halfway it's RO3, then RO1, then RO6 and RO5. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take fuel at all. These guys behind me have already pitted once. No fuel. We've committed. We're driving to a number. Quick tyre change and off we go. So it should be about 5 or 6 laps time. We'll see the 2 stoppers come in. Have to make sure I've got a bit of space around me and I'll throw up that weather radar. Because in my personal experience, it does not rain unless it hits RO6. And unless it's already rained, RO1, RO3, etc., I don't do shit. Alright, that's half race distance now. We are in 8th, 21 seconds off the lead. We are on an alternate strategy to what seems like most of them are in the room though. So I believe most of the guys ahead of me still owe a pit stop. As I said before, we took no fuel in our pit stop, so we're driving to a number the rest of the race. Bit of a gamble, but you know, sometimes you gotta roll the dice to have a chance. As I said when we started, not expecting the win here tonight at all. This is a very competitive lobby. For a Division 2 lobby, it is super competitive. But a top 5 would be amazing. Any higher than 5th, I'll be stoked. If I get a podium, I'll be doing a little happy dance. Oh, there's rain coming now. How bad is it though? Depends what's behind these little purple patches here. Little drizzle. I'm gonna have a bit more of a drizzle now. Gonna have to pit. Gonna have to take those wet tyres, or intermediate tyres. Damn! Damn, that just threw a spanner in the works, eh? Hey Benno, how you going, mate? Oh, and the rain's gonna go behind it. I just made the dumbest call. I was expecting it to get heavier and it's gonna disappear. Yeah, I know they're going to run a bit more risk, but at the same time, we've taken a bigger risk here by going on the wets with the rain disappearing. So I thought we'd get some of these heavier patches, but we're not. I was just not wanting to grip. Oh, who's that? Please pour down. I just need it to piss down. Going away. Should have stayed on my strategy. Jesus. You got wet tyres on and there's absolutely no front end grip. another patch between. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. I think I've blown a chance at a good result tonight. Yeah, it does happen, unfortunately. Now I'm just paranoid I'm going to go in for softs and we'll get more rain. We're just going to have to go in and put the softs on. We've crossed the fucking pit. Oh dear. I'm so not happy with myself after that. And there's the fucking rain on the radar. Are you kidding me? Yeah, just a small patch so far. The track's totally dry already. Oh dear. I don't even care about when the rain hits anymore. Oh well, it's gonna go down in my little run of bad luck currently. Some pretty crappy results last few races. Get them all out of the way now, and yeah, hopefully this run of bad luck doesn't continue. kicking myself. I should have just stayed on bloody softs that whole race. Lunacy might be on a wet compound here. Oh, we got one spot up at the end, but still, we should have been top 5. Should have been top 5, but we buckled and chose to take a gamble on the rain. Rain was bad timing, one wasted pit stop. Yeah, that's we should have just stayed out. In hindsight, I was looking at those patches on the radar and thinking to myself, that's going to hit the track, it's going to hit the track, and then most of them never hit the track. So yeah, the rain at the end was fine. The rain, it was no wetter than what it was earlier, so we shouldn't have pitted there, but unfortunately, it is what it is. We all make bad choices, don't we? That's one of my bad choices. I continue my streak of making shit choices. So yeah, that's going to be us for the night. We are going to raid into Chatty, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks Benno and Qantas and that for jumping in chat. sticking around, keeping me company. We're going to go visit Chad Rice, and hopefully that's less depressing than what my race was. Thanks, guys.